So it's been a little while since I've done a running video, and the only reason being that anytime I've tried to do a running video on TikTok, I've recorded a bit and then left it like I normally would, and then went to record it again and it disappeared. I was like, well, there's no point then, because by the time I've come to the end, the thoughts are gone. Well, some of them anyway. But today I am set to run about 9 miles, see how we go. I've got a trail half marathon coming up in 3 weeks, and I don't feel wildly prepared for it, but as long as I keep the pace nice and slow, it should be fine. Typically, this exact same route that I did, oh God, ages ago, I forgot sun cream, and same things happen again. And this morning it was quite cool, and I was like, oh, I thought it was supposed to be sunny, and I think that's what made me forget to just put it on straight away. So hopefully it's not crazy sunny and I don't get super burnt, but we'll just have to see, won't we? I forgot to bring just a few jelly babies, just to top up with. So I ended up getting this like squeezy gel stuff that I thought would be lighter than getting a bag of jelly babies, but it's sour. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we will see. What else? No, I think that's it. So many ponderings. But I already had, this morning I had 3 bits of toast and a banana, as well as my protein shake. And what else have I had? Oh, and then I had pumpkin spice put into a caffeinated coffee, which I rarely drink. So I don't know. I may have went overboard this morning in preparation, but yeah. You learn by doing. You can plan all the ways, but until you actually do it, you don't know, do you? So, well, yeah. Okay, Amanda, just get to it. It's so funny because I've listed all of the problems in the blessing, and that's exactly what I did a tapping on this morning, focusing on the blessings and not the problems. I maybe need to do that again later on, actually. And we're off. Went out a little fast. Went out about 9 to 9.5 minutes miles. I've set my pace for 11 minutes because the goal is just to stick out the distance rather than be fast. The plan is 9 miles, but if my body says no, I'll stick out at 6 and do 9 next week. But we'll see how we go. So around the 3 mile mark, started getting tension around my shoulder and my neck from breathing too shallow and tense my shoulders. So this is the thing with training that bottom end of speed, is using this time to be conscious of what I'm doing with my breathing and my posture when I start to get a bit tired. Because either 3 miles to go or 6 miles to go. I'm running at an average pace of 10-minute miles, so a little bit faster than I intended. But the next bit is quite uphill, so it's probably going to drop to about 11.5, but we'll see how we go. This route, I was really struggling by this point, and even though I sound like I am, I'm actually finding it alright. So I'm pleased with that. Progress. Just having to watch for scuffy. Need to keep picking up my feet. Let the ground run under me like a conveyor belt. That's the idea. So we're just coming up for the 6 miles now. So I reckon I'll go for the 9. So the key has definitely been allowing myself to drop below pace, go a little bit quicker, but I definitely do need to play with slowing out the pace at least in training, because I'll naturally run faster when I'm in a race setting anyway. But now it's just getting up the endurance to finish is the key. So yeah, doing well. Oh, and I tried the sour gel. It was fine, actually really good. I might get that again. It's quite handy, 3 little small pouches in one thing. Yeah, nice little boost of sugar, but it wasn't too sour, it was actually fine. So yeah, happy with that. Yay! I won't find out until after the run what the elevation gain was. But this is a point where I'm going to have to be more mindful of my speed because it gets a bit more savage hilly now. So it's okay to play with being moderate in my speed now, but letting it drop all the way down as I climb the hills. I'll probably just walk them again just to get the endurance. First speed obstacle. It's a little while since I've done this path, and because it's towards the end of the season and a lot of rain and stuff like that, a lot of the paths are grown over, so I couldn't see where one of them was. So I started climbing along all this shingle and huge rocks, and I was like, I don't think I did this last time. I'll find it now. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. That gives me a little bit of a walking break to catch my energy for the last few miles. But I could see myself going around the coast and being like, wait a minute. But high tide isn't for a little while, so it's not too bad. But still, you don't really want to get caught on slippy rocks and potentially break something in the middle of nowhere. That would suck. Yeah, anyway, crisis averted, path found. Hopefully no ticks, but we'll see when we get. Now, we're almost inside the final mile. And it's mainly downhill now, so yes, I do have a section on the sand, but I've done both my ankles in the past, and running trail is actually so much better for me than running road, because it allows my feet and my ankles to do what they were designed to do. But also means I do a lot of work on balance and movement, of course with my feet, but just with my whole body in relation to it, working on change of direction and just good movement and good core control. But there's a few muscles that are going to need balanced out, but I got plenty of time to do that. So yay! So that's enough for today, but that's 10 miles in the bag. So I said if my energy wasn't going to be right, I was going to stop at 6 miles. I was aiming for 9 miles. I got 10 miles. It would have been 10 minutes faster if I didn't get lost. But yeah, 10 miles, I'm happy with that. It means that I'm more prepared for this half marathon than I thought. And I'm on pace to finish it in about 2 hours and 10 minutes, assuming I don't get lost. And because it's a race, I might even get the 2 hours that I put in for it. I was sort of like, that's a bit adventurous. But that being said, you know, my fastest ever half marathon was 1 hour 38. So, you know, anything's possible. But yeah, happy days. And I'm glad I was able to record this, because I've not been able to record the last few runs on TikTok because it wouldn't let me do more than one recording. But maybe that's been good because it's meant that I've actually ran and focused on what I'm doing instead of videoing. So yay, happy Friday.